This is number 3 on self-test 3 on page 205. And in this problem, we're given a 10 by 20 pool. So this, let's say on the inside, this is the 10 by 20 pool. And it's surrounded by a deck. The deck is all the same width. And we have to find out how wide that deck is. We don't know. So that's our unknown. We do know that the area of this deck is 216. We also know that if the pool is 10 by 20, that its area is 200. So what we want to do is use the information we have to find out the width of the deck. So let's make the width of this deck x. So it's x across here, x down here. Of course, it's x across here, x here, right? All over. It's just x wide. Okay, so let's see. If this is 10 by 20 on the inside, what are the outer dimensions of this deck? Because I think if I add the area of the inside and the area of the outside to be 416, I can describe it by the length times the width of the whole thing, which includes both areas. So across here, if it's 20 from here to here, and I've added on x on each side, this is 20 plus 2x across the whole outside of the deck. And then down here, if it was 10 from here to here, and I've added x on each side, this is 10 plus 2 x's wide. Okay, so both of these dimensions, the length times the width, should be the sum of those two areas. So the sum of 200 and the 216 is a total area of 416. So my length of 20 plus 2x times my width of 10 plus 2x equals my total area of 416 square, oh actually it's meters, not feet, sorry, square meters. So anyway, if we FOIL this out, we've got 200 plus 40x plus 20x plus 4x squared is equal to 416. Simplifying that out, I'll have a 4x squared plus 40x plus 20x is 60x. And if I subtract 416 from both sides, I have a negative 216 set equal to 0. I'm going to factor out the greatest common factor of a 4. So I have x squared plus 15x minus 4 into 250, 54. And now this should be pretty easy to factor. So I'm going to prime factor the 54 out to the side to find all of the factors of 54. So 2 times 27, and this is 3 times 9, which is 3 times 3. So I'm trying to combine these in different ways to get two numbers that have a difference of positive 15. So I'm thinking that if I use 2 times 3 times 3, this 18, and the 3 here, that I can use the 18 and the 3. So I've got x's here. I can use an 18x and a 3x. So if I make this a positive 18x and this a negative 3x, I'll get my middle term of a positive 15x. Okay, so the solutions are, we can ignore the 4, that's just a constant, it's not equal to 0. I look for my two linear x's. So the solutions are positive 3 and negative 18. Well, I look up, negative 18 can't be the width of a deck. That's not feasible in the real world. So what I've got is that the deck width is 3, and you can plug that 3 back in to here and check everything, and it should work. So the deck is 3 meters wide. And that is it.